Hi, this is the emerging tech geek here today, and I just wanted to do a bit of an introductory video into Zeetings, partially because I haven't really been able to find too much on Zeetings and I've been using it and it's a great product. So what is Zeetings? Zeetings is an online presentation tool. You do your presentations online, so you can be in a room doing it online on the screen, and it means people in the room that have access to computers can look at your presentation on computers. If they're away from the room, they can look at it. If you've got a data projector and a computer in the room, you can show it on that. But the big thing with Zeetings is, of course, you can do polls and surveys in it. And instead of hopping out of the presentation and going into polls, survey, and then go back in again, the polls and the surveys are all part of the presentation. So it's seamless. And polls and surveys are very important with presentations, of course, and providing instruction to people, because people can respond to it and you can shape the way the presentation is going depending on how people respond. So anyway, I'll just quickly show you a little bit about Zeetings. I'll make a Zeetings here just so you can see how quickly they happen. Now, first of all, I'm using the free account. Zeetings is a freemium model, so I'm using the free account. It has certain features, lots of features I find, but you can get a $250 premium account, which gives you lots of licenses to use, but I find you don't really need it. Zeetings is a startup. It's a startup done in Australia out of Sydney. So it's relatively new, but yeah, as I've said, I think it's great. So I'll just quickly make a Zeeting and show you how it happens. So I've logged into my account. Actually, I'll come back in again. www.zeetings.com, and just sign in, simple as that. If you haven't got an account, you can make one already, then come across and select new Zeetings. You can see some of my old Zeetings here. Now, first of all, you can't create your presentation in the Zeetings account. You have to upload a PowerPoint or a PDF presentation. So, which is fine with me. I can create PowerPoints. I'm happy with doing that. So say I've already made my presentation, I just click on it and open it, and it's uploaded. Now this is this has got 9 slides, so it's not particularly big. I did upload a 21 slide version before, but this one's only got 9, and you can see that's roughly the pace it's uploading. Now while that's uploading, I'm going to change the title. So I'm going to call this the Zombie Menace 2. Zombies are all the rage at the moment. I think it's time for a serious presentation on them. So here we go. Oh, it's taken my title away. What's going on? Zombie Menace 2. There we go. So I've saved my title, and you can see it's uploaded my things, my slides from PowerPoint. So that's quite good. Now, just over here, this is the activity pane. So here you can type questions to people, share comments, but people watching can also put in comments and things like that as well. In the basic model, you can't change this one, but in the more advanced model, you can. When I say change, you can't change who's looking at it. Everyone can just comment on it and things like that. You can't moderate it. Now, here's my slide presentation. If I want to add in some extra things apart from just the standard slides, I select Add Content, and I can create a poll. So I've got various types of polls. So this is just a yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down poll. So I've put that one in there. Let me see, I'll create another one. Multiple choice. Have you ever seen a zombie? Yes. No. Just the neighbor after a big night. Create. So I've got 3 options for that one. What else can I do? Create a poll, multiple choice, scale. Are you scared of impending zombie doom? Not too much. Rather. Yes. So people can add a scale there. So we'll create that one. And lastly, what else we got? Oh, we did one of those ones. Zombies, something to worry about. Lots. Not much. So I've created a number of polls there. There doesn't seem to be a poll that enables you to select multiple things at once, which is a little bit strange. Anyway, let me see. I can move these around. So if I wanted to start off with this poll, I could put that there. If I'm talking about seeing zombie, I could put that there. And I could finish up with, put that one there, and finish up with really are zombies something to worry about at the very end. What else can I do? I can also put in a YouTube video. So if I wanted to, I can click on that and get a nice little YouTube video and put that there. And if I wanted to, I could also add a link. Okay, so that's my quick video. You can see I got that together quite well. You know, I could have spent quite some time preparing those slides, but anyway, I've got everything there, so I'm pretty much all ready to broadcast at this stage. What else is on here? You can also embed content, so if you've got a whole lot of code and you think it's working, or you can write it yourself, even better, you can put that in there. The quick forms, you don't get options with the free version, and there's a Q&A session which I wouldn't really bother, but you can have a Q&A session at the very end if you want to post a question for people to ask you. So okay, we'll say that I'm finished. I don't have to save that, that's already saved as it is. I'm going to go to first of all go to share. Now if I wanted people to come and see this Zeeting, what I would do is it's generated a link for me, so I could send this out to people and say, hey, I'm doing this Zeeting tomorrow 1 p.m. here's the link, click on it at 1 p.m. and you can have a look at it. Alternatively, if I'm presenting in a classroom, I would present this at the beginning of the class, that little link. So there's my account there, Emerging Tech Geek. I could present that link at the beginning of the class, ask everyone to sign into it. You can do it private or do it public, or you could put people's emails in there and send that as well. So I'm going to broadcast it now. So if I was in a classroom or giving some instruction to people in a room or something like that, I can press my broadcast and start broadcasting. So here it is. So people can now, I'm on air and people can see this, people can comment in the activity pane. I can come down here, I can change how it's presented, blah, and go to the big one. So I can just scroll through these. Now you can see here different slides, and people have options to select these polls, which is great. As I was saying, the polls, here's a scale one, interspersed between the slides, so meaningful, you'd have meaningful slides there that would preempt the information before the poll comes up, and people can click on those. I can't click on them because I'm running it, but people watching it would click on it, and it changes actually as people go through. Here's the video, so I put a video, and that quite seamlessly comes up there. Now I'll go past that one, and there's a link there too for people to look at. For some odd reason, this is a bit of a downfall, you can't click on links in the presentation. So that's pretty much my presentation. To get back, I go down there, and I might just stop it now. So in broadcast, just quickly, just to sum up, yes I do, just to sum up, good points I think about Zeetings. Has a simple interface, accepts PowerPoint slides, people can log in and they can see it. It's all cloud-based, very easy to use. You get 124 meg for a presentation, which is lots, much more than you need. It also has a notes feature, so you can write notes on there as you go. The bad points, doesn't include audio. So if people in the room with you while you're presenting on AV, that's okay. But if you're presenting, you want people to log into the URL remotely, you need some sort of audio product to go with it. You can't click on the URLs in the slides, which is a bit odd. The premium model has lots of functions, but it's $250, but it does give you multi-sites for that, so that's not good. It's fairly new, so there's not much support material for it as yet, though it's pretty easy. Poll options, you can't click multiple poll options at once. I don't know if that's too much of an issue. Once you've uploaded the presentation, you can't edit it in the program. You have to go and edit in the original. I'm not sure that's really much of an issue either. Now, lastly, before I finish off, I just wanted to show you, let me see, there is lots of knowledge base. There's not many videos and things showing how to do Zeetings yet, but there's this nice knowledge base on the Zeetings site. Lots of questions, answer all these questions about how to use it with a searchable search engine here where you can search across all the questions and see them. So that's pretty much, well, my my presentation on Zeetings. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. Probably enough to get you started. Thanks very much. Bye.